everybody. Welcome to Overwatch 2. Movie channel. Last we didn't accept invite, so we don't click in. I do believe they've already played one round, so they will already pick it. Um, Anybody out there in Twitch land, let me tell if I'm having any audio issues. I believe we got the most issues out. Also, let me know if you're hearing echo from the game sound because the TV is kind of pretty loud. But I'm not seeing any of it on my phone. So I'll read it. See if I can see that in chat. Yeah, so they've already played one round. I'm going to assume that I have lost. They're changing their lineup. It looks like that was a control on Legion Tower. Legion Tower is kind of a big process on to get there first most of the time. Um, I have Christy on tank, Brawl Slayer and Marionette on DPS, or pretty standard. I think the last lineup had Christy Marionette on DPS. Yeah, I think a good way to tell if somebody is having issues with the last game display, whether or not the changes. They're going with the same lineup. Did pretty well last time. Game started at about 7, so it was also done in like 10 minutes. That is pretty average for just a quick game of Overwatch. So I'm going to say we're probably down 0-1 right now. They'll play at least 2 more games. Yeah, that's 5. But this is currently a part of playoffs. We got same roster going in for ECU hold. I'm very curious as to if we're going to process. It's so kind of wish you could avoid push. Um, it's just so such a long game for no reason. Um, like genuinely, it's long. The maps are they're fun to look at, but they're not really too great on. I love to walk around and but I do not like having to follow that bot on the street. Um, and it's also one of those game modes where like no matter where you play, it's so easy to hold. Because like you're trying to set up the same area, right? As it is with like game mode, competitively and everything like this, right? But you're setting up in the same area, and then you're being pushed all the way back to your spawn when you die. And that area is not changing when that bot is right where you want it to be set up. So it's so easy to push into that. Just like if you've been doing this time, I'm very curious to see what like Yes. I can. Because the map, the players, and the details. They're banning hazard. That's okay. That's not horrible. Would be love a little hazard nowadays. I think I said it a lot. I personally love hazard as my favorite in the game. Anyway, Hazard's the best tank in the game. And it's just one of those things where like if you get a good one, he is awesome. Like genuinely awesome. Um and Chrissy's are working on it. And honestly pretty okay, but Chrissy didn't anything right. Um Making sure I'm not having uh but I just know that he's playing having a lot of fun on it, so I know he's gonna have alright, let's get to this game. We're going to play some Overwatch.
Welcome to
I guess
Ishbaz.
we have pick somebody to sit on.
Initiating match.
Like, but anyway, like I don't quite enjoy this map too much. I don't enjoy the push mode too much. Um, if Overwatch could come out with a better competitive game mode than push, I would be shocked for it to be added in as a part of the NECC League like requirements for maps.
Ready for battle.
People ever play push. Like I'm pretty sure it's fairly common. The push is a dislike thing. Oh man, why aren't you letting me do the? I don't want to have to. Hold on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Put me on somebody.
Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Oh gosh, guys. Right, I'm gonna set us up over here where we can see the bot real quick, and then I'm gonna have to look at these buttons. Apparently, it's not letting me use the F button to set myself on somebody. Tricky Blaze coming from ECU, having role player go on Sombra. I know that it's not a classic pick for him, so unless this is what he's been working on recently, looks like ECU Gold has gotten the first pick for ECU Gold's gotten first pick for the robot push. Oh my gosh, it finally let me join some ACO here. For why? How? Why? I just wasn't first. Oh, okay. Standard. Happens a lot. Crispy is down, Buddy is down, Chanelion is down. That is going to be probably a team wipe for ECU. We're getting absolutely chased down this Sombra. Terrifying. It's crazy they went ball. I think I remember talking to the team hearing that they like ball. But ball is one of those games where like truly you only get cool orgasms. Depending on that's a that can't be part of the problem that they had the last game. First off, ball. Even if it's not funny.
The specimen has been
pretty good place for the Infinity Sphere. It's been a minute since I've heard anything about that. I do like that Chanelion is playing more faster. I believe the last time we were on stream, we was
Viable
actually
progress.
play that piece a little bit, and honestly, it went so well that I was really excited. We are handling that ball way better now. If only we could figure out how to handle it better. Let me just walk off of Perdita into the classic kick of Mojo. Now we are holding down the box really well. Get that ball again.
Almost there. We must take the lead.
I think it's crazy to know that
There's fire.
all players are oh, sorry, man. I did try to crazy, but staying in here at the ball, trying to get them to push back a little bit. We're playing at a lot of strength.
Just a few steps away from them. Keep pushing.
Then if that ball gets behind him, we look around. We did miss. We're focusing the ball. Okay. I was gonna say, I think our cat is focusing the ball a little too much. That's
Make some
the way that I think like that.
This ends now.
That I think for
We're
ball
almost
itself
there.
We've overtaken.
is to be distracted. You're not necessarily going to just keep staring at the ball all the time. Especially whenever there's three other enemies sitting there. We did have a spot for ball to go and right for you. It does make me wonder if Richie was down here in the next couple of fights. Will we see a clock on? We did have reserves get back here trying to I would love to see does look like we've got everybody in his hand. And wonderful, and he used his ult. Good job, ECU. Rolling good. Teresa has backed herself into the stairway leading back to spawn, trying to regroup the team. We've got a flanking hog. Horrifying vision. Honestly, awful. Well, our hog. Get out of there, could be. The mortality field, there we go. Full hog is ready and has been popped. We did also have a TJ Roach popped by the ECU. And it does look like the field is in the perfect position to take advantage of that. TJ Roach is actually using that hog. Getting absolutely wailing on, so that's the hog. Similar to Arena also takes part. I also thought that song was on my team. I'm having a little bit we do have that refresh option as you can go back to that. I believe he kind of just stopped. That's kind of there. That was a crazy thing. I remember probably just this hog huge spread. That was not the most interesting thing that you want. Because generally she'll be that's insane. What?
They aren't even trying.
Play of the game.
Look at that, buddy. Healing plays one more time. Every time. We were out. Okay, that explains why he didn't die. I did not see Buddy healing Crispy in that moment, and I literally was like, wow. I have no clue how he survived that. But you know what? I think it's a good stuff. Alright, that is a game for ECU. Yes, it is updated at the top for you guys. ECU Gold won the first control match. ECU Team Tigers has won the second push match. So we are currently 1-1. We will be playing at least 5 games tonight. At least 5, at least 4. I think they both have to win 2 versus 5. So that's good. That's really good for them. I do believe that. I'm gonna check. But I do believe, in case anybody's wondering about the at about 9 o'clock, we will be swapping over to Rocket League. So be ready to watch that for everybody at home. I sure can't comment on the part. So. Overwatch is at 7, Rocket League at 8. That's all that I'm pretty sure. Rocket League. Sorry. Because if they're starting at 9, that means that we'll definitely be able to see all of everybody. Are you shilling, Mariana? I do think I might go nasty back out. No, for real. Alex, that is the absolute truth. That was absolutely disgusting. And honestly, I hope I can go back and watch that later because apparently that ult that Ian did was actually the thing that needed to be done. I just don't understand what happened. Of course, I wanted to be, so I did not actually see the robot getting pushed. But that was insane. That was truly crazy. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Was it these headphones? Okay. All right. This is the microphone that I seem to be hearing about. Somebody had plugged in a headset in here for some reason, and it was not the right one. You're playing on a popular. You guys have to listen. I see. If I'm talking to one more thing. I'm going to put, yeah, I think that's, okay. I had to figure that out because I'm going to run that. Real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, we're back. I did get the insider scoop.
as I went and got myself a Red Bull. Moira kept that. I have no idea how Buddy was back there to be able to cap it, but he did do it. We did ban ball for this last thing. They banned Sombra, which is hilarious because that means that they banned Sombra because they wanted to play ball. So yeah, now we're rolling with absolutely whatever we want, and them not being able to play the same thing. I really that's good. I appreciate that kind of anything. But yeah, that cap was crazy, absolutely insane. So yeah, I am for the best 5 point map again. Probably, yeah, I call it my favorite map of the game. It's the best 5 point map. I am a horrible person that also enjoys this play town. And I know I'm horrible for that because absolutely no one enjoys this play town. I believe this is where we like we said, I'm not sure. I was not the kind of person that would pick which side of which map we were on, pick which side. So, I won't pick side. Who we got? Where we got going? We are playing Hazard. Guess what, guys? We'll watch it back. How's it going? Maybe right here. Whole time. We're watching Hazard game. Why? I'm kind of curious. I Hazard also, I think, about level 6. But that was all put in free perks. I played this perk a little bit. I love this team. He's got the gold. Weapon on his sector. We're playing Diva. This guy likes to stop. And that's fine. His team likes to die. Power Up's been on a win this whole time. But apparently it's not been a big enough problem. We will ban it so fast. We have Buddy picking the Moira Italian is now on Tuesday. We are getting 8 next year. I have a feeling if Hazard dies here, we are going to swap. Even though you can absolutely win it even. As a Hazard, you just have to play it smart. And honestly, that's my philosophy with any matchup in this. Oh, big sleep on the Hazard. Absolutely melted, taken down. Okay, let's let Moira for a little bit. You're healing. Oh, well. Take it in. Tuesday trying to recruit as fast as possible after trying to help Moira stay alive. Everybody is trying to get back. We did not swap off the Hazard, and I appreciate the pass. Because you absolutely can be. There's a lot of people that are like, oh, don't play anything into Diva that can get DX. No. Simply do your things outside of the DM cooldown, so it's fine to start melting and back up. I would have tried to maybe block off that point. That's the way you should play that. Block off where you're going to push people when you're jumping at them, and then hit. He also did not actually use the violent part of that violent leap. Just though, we can get that Diva right now. The violent leap has crazy leads. Even to this day, they did not. There we go. Oh, dead. Yeah, they were dead. We're going to grab that Genji real quick. Awesome. The Diva has been remixed, but without all of his teammates, she's going to lose. She's fast. We're going to cut her off, make sure she gets the remix. Yep, she hits that thing, she got remix. She's going to have to sit out of that fight for a little bit, or let us kill her and make her on cooldown. She's coming around to that left side. I'm really hoping she disappears. Absolutely. Yes! Yes! Ooh, look at that respawn timer. There was it. Alright, they were playing hard out of that corner. We are snapping. They got it at 99%. They're probably playing really, um, really safe because they don't necessarily have to worry about every shot kind of after they get one good feature out of it. This Ana is dead.
This ends now.
Sudden Grave, there was a bug spot. Yeah, he's been falling behind his whole time. And Hazard is down. And there goes one good team wipe, and it taps 1.1. Too bad for that. I do think we'll get a swap off of this is. Yeah, he's swapping. What are we swapping to? Oh no? We're not swapping? We're just maybe switching ahead a little bit. We got point two. Point two is definitely like top tier. Yeah. Got away. There you go. There. You took a lot of damage, man. Always. I was really melting it here. You should not be trying to find my body. Genji, we are not letting ourselves get healed enough by our supports before we start trying to engage people. We could get this on us. We did end up taking us like a big cooldown taken off, which is the whole point of that. We're gonna get this Genji. No, we're not. Not if we do ready. We've only got 8 shots and that little shotgun. Gotta make them count. Alright, here we go. Are we going to... I don't know how else we did not take that. Yeah, because afterwards. Is it team wipe on ECU? We are going to swap into something that will not get eaten by that command. Better yet, something that you can just do better. As a shotgun blast, because it's not incredibly focused, so it's just pure shotgun. It's kind of hard to make sure that you're hitting your target correctly. But we won't see the end. We can get so much double charge off of all of these guys. If only we can conserve our double usage. We are pushing way too hard into that. We did end up getting both the Genji Blade and Sojourn's Rail. Ultimate out of the way. But they did end up having stuff. We have Moira's point and we have Moira's point. Moira's ultimate, Axe ultimate, City 4, Legacy 8. I do believe we remember our test, but we don't remember our double cooldown. Which is unfortunate. I don't know exactly how long it is, but it's one of those things that's so important to the character. You feel, I think I've said it before, you feel like a child when you can get those cooldowns rotated correctly to your levels. The 1 for me, 1 for you system works wonderfully. The 2 for me, no for you system also works wonderfully. We do have our Moira trying to push in with the ult. I don't know that I would have done that. Purely based on the fact that I like it when she uses it for protective purposes. We did have a swap from Brawl Slayer onto Vanessa. It will be interesting to see. Again, not a usual pick for ECU at all. Power Ramp has been slain. We did end up stopping this point. I wonder how long we'll be able to. This meeting extra aggressive. I don't know how I feel about it. We did end up swapping on the blue side into a new Zarya. Honestly, it's okay. It's not a bad situation, not by any means. But not one I think I would have. We did not have enough cards to use enough with it. Did end up getting 1 kill out of it, but I think I would have saved it for another one. Going to see if we can't get Power Up down on the Reaper. I do love to see such a coordinated shift in what they do. They're playing the guys playing the power up, is playing the guys. We switch to a brawl tank, we swap to a brawl here. You know, I like to see that kind of coordination. That is the kind of top tier gameplay we can see in the playoffs. Um, it's going to be a tight one from here on out. If ECU can get this next one, we'll have to go to point 5, and that fight will be now just out of everybody's one. We did see that Reapers, we did see us, we have pinged him, we've also pinged the healer, but if you got one over here and 2 right there, where are the other 2? I guess we're gonna find out. We do have trying to take priority for this guy, probably trying to help set up that path pulse, which is really good for this area, good for them, good for getting damage out on people if you're having a hard time with them. We're trying to make sure that that mercy goes down, but we are not conserving our ARMS at all so much. This is just really poorly on that. Looks like both DPS. Something happened up there with our DPS. It did not quite catch it. We have gotten a team kill on NSC goals, except maybe Power Up. We might not have gotten included in that, but we could have pinged that. But, yeah, okay, cool. We're gonna make sure that this is way out of line when it comes to the rest of this respawn. Did end up eating that Zarya just a little bit, so putting that double barrage just getting in that. We are trying to set up the car wash. It does look like it may have even doing this a little bit. The Reaper did get killed in his pulse. Zarya has all of her stars. Ours does too. We need to pick a target. I think I would have picked the Mercy. We cannot. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, you on your own. Okay. We're not leaving. We'll see. And so hopefully going to put down a teleporter to see if we can get back over there. We have 80%, so probably come out with about 80%. So whoever wins this next team fight will win the point. Then where are we going? We don't know. We have no idea. I have no idea what just happened. Alright, I do believe this match is going to end up going to Tennessee Gold. We swapped now though, we weren't getting that. Yeah? Yeah, no. We tried. We tried, but honestly, on our end, there's just a lot of misuses, or misuses, okay, right? But Christy was also just playing so dramatically aggressively for no reason. This is probably usage with her ult. You've got everybody. Better yet, you've got that. They can see that you've got everybody. I like to wait for my ult until I'm about 50% of my plays whenever I play Zarya, just because I do want to make sure that I get at least one kill out of it. But also it just kind of depends on if I feel like we can fight who is there once I'm there. And that ult on point 2 from 50 was not in a spot where someone else could help to capitalize on it. If only because everybody else was dead. Or they could have just been out of position to do it. It'll be interesting to see bans going on this. We cannot see bans here, we can't ban within the hero type within the main hero pool. We are not swapping any. I'm not in favor of that. I kind of feel like we need to see offense. He's not doing it tonight. Not for me. Not fair. What we're doing, where's it at? Of our rocket escape. That's what we've been doing awesome this season. Overwatch has been doing awesome this season. Honestly, everybody's been doing really good this season. Uh, it's been a really good competition. Make sure nobody's complaining to me about audio too. Good. I do believe we've got two of our competitive players right now in playoffs, which is really nice to do. I think that's going to be the third year we've had competitive playoffs. Uh, that's really cool. Really good. We're doing Rialto. Not Rialto. I say that like somebody fully remembers this map Rialto is. 42. I was gonna say, that's not Rialto. That's not. Basically, Rialto is the one with the bridge. You ban Diva probably so that they don't get to ban anyone that's possibly a very good fit for Rialto on tank. Just because with that, a sword map, it's really, your tank is very important. Maybe not so much when you're playing other maps or other game modes, but when you're playing a sport, they're the person that is going to figure that one, even if they're not the ones there, right? Everyone else helps, but you put that tank in front of that party, so it's considered. Uh, and we've got MSU in, whoa, have I been calling them MSU gold this whole time? I think that's one of our players. He and you. Anyway, Team Gold, Van and Freya. That's honestly, I can see that. I think Marionette likes to play Freya on Rialto. He does play it on occasion, not super often, but on occasion. I think most of the time it's on. Uh, but honestly, I would like to see Marionette play Ash for the game. I probably would have liked to see it play Ash for the last few, just because having Bob be able to stand up to A, the clear, but B, to also just good, is really good. He does kind of feel that he does kind of happen. Tapping and for when you're in like a snap, if he's standing on card and it's a defense, he will stop that fight. So I would just like feel about that. Honestly, I think I was trying to explain away the fact that I just want to see about that. What? What? I have no idea what to happen. We'll be in the wrong lobby? So, wait, oh, oh, several of the players were, several of the players were also getting that's crazy. They want things. Hmm. Hmm. I'm not going yet. Anyway, we're starting to talk to defense. We're starting on ball? No! It's okay, I'm just like, are we starting again? Interesting.
Don't make this harder than it needs
I
to
like
be.
that. Only the city, I'm doing.
After all this, I don't like having
Yeah,
my
maybe.
time
We're
wasted.
doing S! No, what happened? What happened? me ask you some skins, guys. Skins, right? We don't get to do skins in Overwatch. The code the NECC gave me to use that for. That's crazy. We played the Alto before already. It does happen sometimes though. It happens a lot last season actually. I think like every time there was an update, there was something wrong with the ACC code that we were using. And so like you had to go back in and play with whichever one was good enough. Um if I remember correctly, that was a really good song. Kind of funny, they're getting this thing. I don't know anything with it. I for real don't know what to do. I they're supposed to be hosting, but honestly, if you're having that much of a problem, yeah, video games. Good luck with it. Hey, at least they're fine. Sometimes you have people having issues like this, and people are like, nah, get out of here. So, anyone out there in Batman, while we're waiting, say hi. Let me know what is your favorite Overwatch hero. If you don't have a favorite Overwatch hero, what's your favorite role to play in an RPG? Because that's the other option you have in the game. Um, I do like the altitude. I love playing. We have Marinette and his Nyan with the numbers at the top of that. And then everybody else except me has a what's his name? Freaking because I'm bored. Because I'm bored and now we're all playing. We have some competing 50 drawings. Um, Keep a square win for anybody that's interested in Batman and knows what I'm talking about. We're all just playing here now. Looks like the user now. I feel like I'm modifiers here. So I'm assuming modifiers are going to be the things. And I mean, if we can't find them, then we can everybody wants them. Pick one of them. That sucks because once they added the loot boxes back, even for the people like me were able to have skins, and now if you have them, they're actually really great. And I guess we just have it. fabulous. As compared to the other way. It is crazy to see so many different ones. Look at that. Odd. We have 20% to output. Okay. Alright. Alrighty. Alrighty. Uh, hopefully this time, even if it's not quite what they're wanting, they'll just stick with it. Um,
Initiating match.
feel something so cold. Still the one with the king. Oh! Oh, it's the problem that they have skin. The problem that they have. I see.
Ready for
The
battle.
problem is it. Yeah.
Been a while.
Loving the bleached look. You do that yourself?
Sweet of you to say so, darling. But it's natural.
Right, well, looks class.
What
I'm
news
just
on
going to
that
remind them.
Rialto? Sorry.
Like, technically speaking, they can play it too. The problem is, like, the reason people don't is because it's hard to tell who's who now. Um, but also, like, they played this game the last game. Since nobody's talking to me in chat land, I'm gonna go talk with our team about what we're doing and see exactly what it is. Okay, I had to take the monitor real quick. Apparently, what the problem is that it wasn't actually about the skin. I'm not entirely sure what the problem was, but there is some sort of glitch with the window with this code. So Team Gold has opened a ticket to try and get that fixed. Um, and we are going to have to find out what happens from there.
Welcome to Rialto. Initiating match.
There you go. Let me check and see if I can get the Microsoft running for weird. Put it in the one.
Locked and loaded. Who's ready to get this done?
Five, four, three, two, one.
Alright. That doesn't make the voice talking better. Why would they take nothing over one second? This season supports with Todd, which is a very common place. They on defensive reminder a good defense. Got me pushed off that leg play on awesome mode on stage 2. He went over one. We're landing them today. Look at that. I really don't like how that's a 50% now. I understand the first, that Widow was way out of, the position on the map. She was way out of position, but I don't think I would have personally been that just because I would have wanted to fall back and hurt a little bit. Right now he's in a position where doesn't make him super game wise. So I'm out of this guy. There you go. He landed that hook pretty just over. We're playing with a Widow from like Midway. That's kind of crazy. He is being very mobile there, and way back, but that's bad. if anybody can let me know if I sound moderately better on the screen, that would be great. We do have the swap from the Maka in the Mago, and from that Widow inclusion. Yeah. Even better, let's do some intervention. We are going to serve this now right now. We push them all the way up the wall. Unfortunate. Down with the property. That's crazy. Alright, we definitely have a citizen on this map in this attack. So I was really excited that on it. The Zaga off to the side. He's been disrupted. We've got the page, but we got a lot of our people on the page. We did a bleeder. We did not make it. But we did end up killing that Naga out of the page. That's getting pushed by the Spencer off of this high point. That's unfortunate, but fine.
I offer something more.
Moira trying to help our Sombra. Not quite happening. Here we go. We can get some plays off of that. There we go. Looks like we need to do a little bit more damage before we can get this phase. We have not started what kind of order on that. We're doing here boys trying to help the hot coat. This one is holding this corner fairly well. I would love to see our not guy with this kind of place here. Yeah, that hog probably super good angle. If we can really just take it like that. And we got it. We do have like something. Too much coming up to ECU.
Time again to try again.
Wow, away from it. Get off that page. No one says you would have plenty of fun to read.
A taste of
I want to get
poison.
them back. A little bit of damage going on from over the doesn't look like he was able to hit. He did switch from Hog into Lisa. I always thought it was just more focused. But now they can do Hog's not super great at plays.
This will give us an edge.
I was just taking so much damage right there because people are there. Thank you. Being got just get him killed for it. Just a bunch of gameplay. Wow! We were trying to make sure that I'm alive. I really wish we could get that. We're gonna get it. No one else. We're gonna make sure it happens. There we go! Buddy with that accurate Moira gameplay. Danny's being thrown out. We did end up taking that country down as 1-9. It was a really good play in that spot for TNU. DC has pushed through it, and now we're going to see how well they hit this. We are going to need to start doing some damage before we can start healing the team. Every last piece that we got. Going north and they're trying to see if we can help us on this side by the time. Barely. It does look like we might get down to get back up far. We are out of here. That's one thing you should expect from our Moira. He will not die. He will leave. He's so far out of that game. I've not gotten any other complaints on the gas, but all I can have died is the connection.
This ends now.
You cannot escape me. You will be renewed.
So the team coming from Howard Express. Unfortunately, our Reef is gonna die again.
Surrender to my will.
I blame Fishy, he should not be doing that again. Serious. And that's just a hundred. Where's the cart? I was just like, I understand why they're not banning this shit. At first I was like, Genji is seriously a problem. Seriously, totally a problem. But we weren't banning him out, so that means that it's not worried. And now I see it. Keeping an eye on this fight, which is probably a good thing for his team, but what he's not doing is getting. Wow, he was just pushing the cart with that box. Trying to get it right out of that quick point. Eventually come back. Honestly, I'm going to end up with 8 points off this. It seems pretty good, especially if we can do a good solid system. I'm going to hope with all 5 years of that was really good. But once we get put on the defense, it will be it just seemed a little bit easier, not being like the really good combo for this boat. Probably going to we were able to pick up Marvel for the film. Did not keep everybody on the phone, but it would have been fascinating.
Initiating match.
I think while we're waiting on the next round to start, I'm going to check my audio.
Ready for battle.
Time to try again. Your day just got made. Be healed. Kakaya. Now we're talking.
Nanoboost administered.
I'm on fire. I'm here. Under my protection. You take a lot of damage, huh?
Don't let that payload move any farther. Appreciate the patch up.
Lost away. Sie werden dich nicht kriegen. Dutch Tyson. Helden sterben nicht. Cleanse. Let my sunlight guide you. Can't keep the sun down.
60 seconds.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard. Time to get clever. I'm with you.
Step rider. Now hold on.
Bothersome.
I think we're outnumbered.
Play of the game.
checking now. That's so weird. Okay. I am waiting on an update for Rocket League, and then we will have things swapped over to that tonight. I'm using this time to experiment with the audio. If I cannot get it up to a certain standard of operation, I will just not be commentating tonight. I will leave the stream up so that you guys can watch, but I won't be subjecting you to listen to me garble in the background. This is what the microphone sounds like after I've unplugged the other mic that was sitting right next to it to see if it could still hear me if I unplugged it from the other end of the computer. I'm doing one more audio check for having edited the game before I swap over to our Rocket League view. I've been talking to you guys this whole time, and you couldn't hear me. Rocket League is having some critical issues. It's insisting on extending my display, and I think it's how dare. Okay, good God, that was too hard, Rocket League. It shouldn't have been that hard to do that. I have to put it back on full screen if it's not going to. Let me see OBS. Window. You look weird. Rocket League, why you gotta be so difficult? Okay. Okay. Okay, I just want to make sure that Twitch chat is on, it's open, we have the microphone, we're doing a thing. Okay. Now I'm going to put the game on, and I'm not going to touch it because it keeps taking away OBS whenever I do that. And at the very least, we can get this over with so that we can see the actual game we're here for. I'm gonna let you guys watch the bots while I ask the players some questions. Okay, I'm being told I have to play for you guys, or it's not gonna let me join the thing. I don't know how to play. Please don't blame me in the comments. Oh, that's the jump button. There's my goose. Okay. 1 minute remaining. Thank God. Please don't make me sit through this longer. Can I score a my goal and miss them win? Hold on. God, I hate this camera. Nope. Here, score. No, get out of his way. Get out of his way. Stop it. Stop. Stop trying to tie this. I won't let you do it, bot. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, please, please don't score. Don't do it. It's better than everything. No, no, no. Yeah, I missed. Do not, do not, do not, do not. Thank God. Please don't make me play again. Okay, now let me out of this. Let me out of this horrible thing. Guys, look, I have an edited card. The players made this for me because they thought my card was stupid. Don't ask me why it insists I've never played this game before. I'm even level 2. Anyway. What is this Hatsune Miku music that's playing right now? Next update. Oh. What? Whatever. I assume that once they get into their match, I think right now they're doing like warm-ups. Once they actually get into the lobby, they'll invite me. I'm going to have the stream pulled up on my phone so I can read chat since the game hates me and won't let me watch chat. So please let me know if something starts happening where you guys are having issues hearing me, hearing the game. If something's too loud, I'll do what I can to fix it. But if I try to fix something, it'll take the game off. Just be aware of that. I'm also going to quickly go in and change our press F when it's minimized. Whatever. I appreciate the cry for help, the answer to my cry for help, but we're fine, I think. Pull up our stream information. Why is that ginormous? It's so fast. There we go. Perfect. Rocket League. Done. We should be updated to playing Rocket League. Okay, mister. You said to press F when it's minimized? I don't know, man. It's whatever. We are going to sit here. I'm not getting into any sort of tutorial or like practice lobby while we're waiting. I do kind of like this screen music though, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty chill. It's weird that it has lyrics. I feel like that's not super common for games, for their music to have lyrics unless it's like being sang by a character. But I'm vibing. I like it. I'm gonna tell them that I'm ready when they want to invite me. Finally putting these guys on here. The game screen is small. The game screen is small by design. I've been invited. Here we go. Look at us. No wonder they thought my cards looked stupid. Oh, I can look at them too. I'm liking it. Especially like this blue one over here. I think that's gonna be Eddie's. Dabs is the one that made my vehicle, so I'm gonna assume this one up here is his. We look pretty sick hanging out with the Doom Buggies. I'm gonna make sure that this is... Yeah. Interesting, interesting. That's so weird that the game stream looks small on your end because it looks regular size on mine. I suppose I can make it just absolutely humongous and we can deal with it from there. Okay guys, I've changed the display capture. So, oh yeah, you guys can start. I have changed the display capture. I just made a new one so that it would autofill. On my end, that looks absolutely ginormous. Don't worry about it. I can, yeah, go away. You do your game. I think that'll fix it on your end, and I'll be able to tell once the stream catches up. Everybody is panicking about the screen. Listen, I am in a group chat with obviously Cody and our stream manager, and Cody's like, "Why is the screen so small?" At Twitch chat. Me, it's a feature. I simply am choosing to believe that this will fix the problem. And then I'll talk about it with Bodhi later, because I truly can't explain quite what's happening there. We should be hopping into a game. I am not going to fully understand why we aren't in a game. I don't know why I have a friend request from Eggy Boy. But you know what? Good on him. Oh my gosh, guys, look. You can't see me, but you can see the whole game now. I am not going to pretend I understand OBS. Okay. Now everything is set up. Yeah, we're arguing about spectator. We're going to auto cam this guy. Because I fully don't want to be in charge of the camera. Okay, guys, we should be good. We should be going. I will not be touching anything from here on out. If you have questions, keep them to yourself. I refuse simply to change anything about this. You can see I have the auto cam. I am not touching a single button. And I will just do my very best at commentating soccer. Car soccer. Very fun car soccer. I would love to see something happening, but I'm in spectate mode and they haven't started yet, so I guess that is what it is. But that's fine. It sounds like people are maybe loading in. There's chat. Wait, taps. Y'all good? We want to be orange. We want to be orange. It's true. I should get one of them to install Baker's mod on here. Or Bacchus mod is what it's called. I believe if we have that, we can change the ball to be ECU themed, and that would be awesome. I think we did figure out, just for anybody that's been keeping up with the microphone issue for the past couple of weeks, I think we've kind of figured it out. At first, it was definitely a problem to where we had some settings wrong on maybe a couple of different overlays, or you know, like the mic itself was picking up too much noise. But I think the issue is that while the receiver is plugged into the charger, that's a whole problem. Whole can of worms could not be happening. And we have fixed that. Simply no longer plugged in like that. And that is awesome. Are we starting it? No, we're not. These guys. These guys are crazy. I'm gonna go ask them if we're ever gonna play. They have too much fun. they shouldn't. They shouldn't have fun like that. They're fixing their stream right. I forgot. They're also having stream issues. I shouldn't clap with the mic on. My bad, guys. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, never mind. It apparently is not OBS hating Rocket League. It's OBS hating me. Or perhaps Rocket League hating me. It did force me to play live on camera. And that is enough to make us mortal enemies. Anyway, I believe we're going. The group that dies once you start typing. Alright, we're good! We're good, come on. Javier, get it together. Alright, good luck, good luck! Good luck, good luck! Autocam means that I can't see anything, apparently. And it looks like ECU's taking good control of that ball after losing the touch-off. Oh my gosh, what a setup. It's going back down mid into ECU's goal, straight in, Jesus. What a shot by J2. Well, it's J squared. Whatever. Big miss from Eddie. Unfortunate. Here we go, tip off. ECU has pushed it into the blue side of the field. Going up the wall. J2 is getting it under control. Here's Eddie setting it up. Come on. This camera's not great. No, the directed camera is me. I don't want the directed camera. J2 is pushing it back towards his own goal, probably just trying to keep it out of Eddie's grasp. Coming down mid with the Baconator. No, there's not Earth. Oh, come on, guys. Alright, we're setting it up. We're going to try and carry it in. David has blocked it. Eddie tried to push it into the goal and did not make it there. Here's Dabs pushing the setup. We had a miss coming from Jackie. There's Eddie pushing it back, making sure Blue Team doesn't have control of it. Blue Team's recaptured the ball. There's Jackie trying to send it back down mid towards the other goal. Amazing air control with the ball. We're setting it back up for a spike. Can anybody hit it? Eddie's hit it. It's not down mid. We got J squared. A big demo coming out of the blue team on Nodder. There's Jackie trying to set it up. Not quite getting there. Dabs has done it. He has scored first goal for ECU. It's 1-1 officially. They're going to have to deal with the idea that me and the other spectator are not clicking to, to skip the replays. Good to know. All the players are like, get me back in there, and we're like, eh. Alright, J squared trying to push it back into ECU side of the field. Jackie making sure that is not possible. Tipping it back into their side. Oh, good block on Eddie. Thank God Dabs was on goal. There we go. Oh man, I thought that was a really good setup. Eddie, get it! Eddie, no! Oh, Dabs was trying. He was trying. Look at him. Watch him come up right on the edge. He knew that was going to get in there. He just was not fast enough. This guy a hair. Lucky devil indeed. Alright, tipping it back into ECU side of the field. We are 2-1 with the blue team in the lead. Another score. We need to get on our defensive game. Rocket League is played in sets of 7s, I believe, so we will be able to bring it back tonight. It won't be that bad. J2 always there for the tip-off. We've got a demo coming from Still on the blue team. J2 patiently waiting for that ball to be put in his grasp. Scoring it in the corner between two of our players. Crazy. We were trying, we did not have the gas to get there. 4-1 currently. Blue team in the lead. Alright, tip-off goes in favor of ECU this time. Let's see if we can't make something happen here. Jackie's trying to get that ball towards that goal. Did not end up getting it. Eddie's coming back, keeping it on the blue side. Setting it up for someone somewhere. There's Dabs pushing it back into the blue field. Going down mid towards the orange side. Jackie was able to intercept it. There's Dabs with the amazing defense. Love to see it. Chasing the ball downfield, trying to make sure that it stays in that blue side. We've let J2 get it. Oh! A near miss because of Eddie's amazing block. Nope, we're tipping it back in. There's Dabs, always on the defense. Ooh, just barely didn't hit him in time. Oh, a miss from J squared. They're going to push it in their own goal. That's insane. I wonder if that was on purpose. I know sometimes it's really hard. I don't know if it's on purpose. But that puts us 4-2. That gives us a little bit of an advantage trying to come back into things. If they're just going to mess around and score on themselves, we might as well take it. All right, Eddie. There's Jackie pushing it back into the center. Dabs trying to get in there and score. Didn't quite make it. There's Jackie making sure it doesn't head into our net. Pushing it back into the blue side of the field. I'm hoping somebody's rotating back to defense. They tend to be really good about pushing it back into our side. We do need a score on this game. God, so close. Oh! Here we go, Dabs. Making sure I wasn't muted this whole time. Go, Eddie! What a pass! Absolutely awesome for ECU. We got that nice tip off from Jackie, and then Eddie just throwing it in there. I'd use their tags, but they're very complicated to read. Alright, ball's on the blue side of the field. We need to score. Within 30 seconds, we could get it done. Here we go, here we go! Yes, Dabs! Absolutely bringing it back. Let's go, ECU. You guys are gonna have to put up with clapping. Alright, tip-off pushes it into the ECU side of the field. J squared has control of the ball. His team was not there to back up that setup. If they were, they would have had an easy goal. Come on, Dabs. Everybody's on defense on ECU side. We do not want them getting that ball into our goal. If anything, we're going to try and use this overtime to push it in theirs. J2's in the air with the ball. We got Jackie coming in, trying to stop that. There's Eddie. Ball's back, flying towards ECU's goal. Dabs stopping that trajectory. Okay, we're pushing overtime. Tip-off has the ball on orange side of the field. All right, we got Jackie pushing the ball towards the blue side. All right, come on, guys, come on, guys. Amazing, Jackie, keeping that ball out of range of our goal. I'm going to need somebody to stay on goal, somebody to try and get out there. We've got Eddie hovering under the goal, the other two hovering on the wall. We're trying our best to push the ball back into the other side of the field. We did get Jackie over there to do it. There's Eddie trying to make something happen on the blue side. Oh, here comes Dabs pushing it in. Come on. Oh, this is... Oh, that was such a good setup. We did end up getting a demo from J2 on Dabs. Dabs has been targeted a lot. tonight. I'm not quite sure what they've done to deserve that. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, come on. That was such a good tip for... Oh, here we go. No. Man, Eddie has been going at it in the air tonight. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, so close. If Dabs has been able to come around, that would have been awesome. Okay, blue side is running away with it. Yep. Yep, unfortunate that we were not quite set up and ready to be blocking something on the left side of that goal. All right, Fresno Pacific, specific. My whole mouth does not want to say that word. Fresno has won game 1. MVP, J squared, absolutely. I have a feeling J is going to be MVP very often today. Kawanashi. Hey, I know a Kawanashi. Not quite sure what's happening here, but we're going to join the spectate one more time. Put us back on that auto cam because I refuse to try and follow anything in this game. We're waiting 1 sec for Fresno's mic to be fixed. We did have one of our other players join in to spectate in game. These guys are crazy. Have I said that enough tonight? You had too much fun? Minus 1 goal instead for that. Oh. This chat is very funny. Apparently Fresno does not have an esports lab. Konashi agrees that our esports lab is cozy, which is sick. We actually had recently a couple of decorations and stuff put up in the Smash Lab, some lights. They're trying to get an NVIDIA sponsorship. NVIDIA's crazy. Sponsor us with some 5090s. Nah. Sponsored by my job, who does this cool thing where they pay me every 2 weeks for my work. Oi. These guys are insane. And, he's trying a special headset right now. Oh. He's alive! Heck yeah, heck yeah. We're good, we're good. Come on, David. Let's get it together, man. Alright, guys, we're rolling. Good luck, have fun! Alright, passing it into blue side. Oh! David immediately going after Dabs again with the demos. Making it up. That long pause, getting some action rolling on his side of the field. Alright, Jackie, let's see something. Yeah, come on. Come on, Eddie. No! No, go Dabs. Oh! Bro, why do we have pairing like that when it's on the card? That's wild. Anyway, there's J squared. Pulling it again. Got Dabs, defender of all. Okay, Eddie trying to contest that ball in the air against J2. Eddie getting hit with the demo. You know what? I think I've decided ECU needs to start playing smash cards on him. Real close. Come on, come on. Oh, no, not quite. Like back into the orange side of the field. Headed back towards that blue goal. Sticking right in that back corner. There we go. Oh, that was such a save by casting blue team. Okay, David's coming in trying to push it in. Okay, Eddie, let's see it. I'm gonna bounce it off the wall, try and send it closer to that goal, pushing it back into the corner. David pushing it back into the orange side of the field. Here comes Jackie taking control over it one more time in the air. There we go! There we go, Dabs! Yes! Amazing. The double down on the score, trying to make sure we get it in there. We got Eddie flying in from the back. I would like to mention that I was right on whose card. Just FYI. Alright, Eddie pushing the ball back into the blue side of the field. Alright, there's Jackie coming up on the pincer, trying to make sure that we keep it in front of their goal. J squared pushing it back into the orange side. Missed from Dabs. Eddie's going back into blue side. There's Jackie making sure that they're not getting it too close to our goal. Jackie did end up getting demoed during that play. There's J squared. Come on, Jackie. Yeah, take it from me. Amazing. Sing it right down middle. Oh, no! There's Dabs keeping it far away from our goal as far as possible. J2 did end up missing that touch. Eddie knocking the ball even further into the orange side of the field. There's Jackie pushing it back in the blue. A big slowdown coming from one of the blue players. Dabs trying to make sure it stays right across that dividing line. Eddie's pushed it far into the blue side of the field, trying to make sure that he's pushing it into blue gold for the rest of the team, making sure it's lined up correctly. We've got nobody on the left side of the field right now. Alright, Dabs sitting at home base, trying to make sure that nobody is getting into our goal. There's Eddie pushing it back in the blue side. Let's see if someone can follow it up down mid. Not quite, but Jackie is there to try and make sure it gets away from our side. Did end up getting demoed during that play. Here he is again, pushing it back towards that wall. Oh, and that is a free open goal. Come on, ECU. Oh, so it is Hatsune Miku who is singing all these songs. I see, I see. Alright, tip-off has it on blue side of the field. Quickly being pushed back over to the orange side. I'm hoping we stop leaving our goal open so much. but I understand that everybody is simply trying to keep that ball where they want it to be. We did have a good save coming from Jackie. Another good save coming from Dabs. We'll see if Eddie can't keep that ball on blue side field. Alright, there's Dabs again with the defense, pushing that ball away from our goal. Jackie, Eddie, big passes from ECU's team, trying to make sure that it gets back in the blue side of the field. There's J squared, pushing it back in the orange. Back down mid on orange side, back down mid on blue side. Oh, just barely off the corner of the blue goal. There's J squared trying to push it through the air into a lineup for the orange goal. Dabs pushing it back towards mid on blue. Oh, a shot and a score from David on Fresno's side. 25 seconds left on the clock. Hopefully ECU can get something going here. Tip-off has it on blue side of the field. We've got Jackie pushing aggressively into blue side, trying to get it lined up off the wall back into their goal. Big steal from Dabs from J2. I can't decide what that guy's name is. Alright, Jackie tipping it in the blue side. Unfortunately, it was a good defense coming from Fresno. Oh. I don't know how overtime works, but I think we're in it. Nope. Not anymore. Alright, game 2, Fresno. They gotta win 2 more? Alright, chat. If you're there, let me know. Do you think Fresno has better defense than us? Do you think that's what's been happening tonight? Because what I've been seeing is we've been leaving our goal wide open anytime that they score. We're typically really good about having at least one person back there for when our shots are pushed back at us. And typically that person, from when I've been like paying attention while watching, that person is typically Dabs. But also just kind of whoever ends up over there at the time. Alright, heading into game 3. We had everybody standing up and shaking out the nerves in the lab. We've got J squared, contested play by Eddie. Jackie making sure that ball stays away from our goal one more time. Please and thank you. Caps picking up the ball on blue time. J squared coming up. David's pushed it back towards the goal. Oh, what a play. Too bad it missed. But that's on them. They just keep missing. We haven't touched the ball in like 2 seconds. Alright, we're resetting up on Fresno's side. They're going in for a score one more time. Big miss again. What is up with these guys? I have not seen them miss like that. And I've only been watching them for like 10 minutes now. Alright. Pushing it back into the orange side. We've been putting it in the blue side, keeping it over there a little bit on ECU's end of things. That was, if someone could hit it, Eddie's gonna do it. He didn't get it down, but he hit it. Oh, Jackie was coming in hot. He did not end up getting there. Here's Dabs one more time, trying to set up something for someone. Jackie's gonna see if he can capitalize on it. Cannot get it there. Here's Eddie pushing it back into the corner, trying to make sure it stays on blue side of the field. And it's coming at us. Dabs is right back there trying to make sure that it stays away from our goal. But unfortunately, we are fighting for it on the orange side of the field right now. J Squared's trying to keep the ball away from Jackie. Jackie's pushing it back towards their goal. Where are we going? Back to the orange side of the field. Eddie's gone up. He has missed, but Dabs is right there getting the ball on the ground. Pushing it back away from our goal. There's Cass one more time trying to set things up. David coming in, almost demoing his own teammate. Jeez, dude. Alright, it's been set up in the air towards blue goal. Sent back down towards orange. We're going mid. We're going mid towards orange. Oh my gosh, we just keep trying. There's a good shot by Dab. Unfortunately, just off goal and intercepted. Alright, Eddie, big demo on David. I appreciate seeing one. We need it. They were hitting us way too often last game for us not to come back with that. There's Jackie trying to push it in the air. He got clipped by David, but did end up being able to keep him from scoring it off of his own play. Here we go, one more time. Jackie's going to try and tip the ball on the blue side, set something up for somebody. Eddie's setting up for defense right now, so is Dabs. Good job. Eddie's intercepted. Dabs trying to carry it to the blue side of the field. Eddie's going to carry it in his stead. That shot was intercepted by J2. That is going to be a score from Jackie for ECU. First score game 3, point ECU. They power hit everything. Okay, mister, I don't know what that means. Alright, Eddie's setting the ball up to be scored. David getting a big block for the blue team and immediately getting demoed because of it by ECU. Unfortunately, that is a goal. Our goal open again on ECU side of the field. 1-1 now for the score on Fresno. 1 minute 37 on clock. Tip-off has it on the orange side of the field. Jackie pushing it back into blue side. Lining it up fairly well to see if somebody could score. Did not have any backup on it. Eddie missed trying to tip off that one. There's Dabs pushing it back into the blue side. J Square's trying to bring it back down middle. Eddie's trying to intercept it on the orange side of the field. Pushing it from the air towards that blue goal. Oh! Bad tip from Jackie. But Dabs coming back in trying to score it. Did end up a little low, getting intercepted by J Squared. It's going back down mid towards orange goal. Orange goal wide open. But unfortunately, blue team also was not prepared to be down there to capitalize on that opportunity. Oh! Thank God for Dabs staying on goal. There's J Square one more time trying to push it in our goal. Cast is also trying to push it in our goal. Eddie's just doing his best to keep it on the blue side of the field. Here comes Jackie. J Squared's going to try and push it in. Did end up getting way off center there. There's Eddie trying to take control of the ball again towards blue side. There's David tipping it over. Dabs pushing it back, going down mid towards blue. J Squared taking control. Jackie attempting to get rid of that control on the blue team. Dabs making sure we fall through with it. A big setup if somebody could come and get that ball. Eddie's just barely touching it. David's taking it down mid towards orange. Jackie did end up pushing it back. Now it's back in the corner. We are hit overtime for this match. Tip-off has it on blue side of the field. J2 immediately pushing it towards orange side. Orange goal, again, open. Just like a 24-hour restaurant. Alright, Jackie trying to push it into a goal. He's trying to line up something with somebody, but nobody's there trying to capitalize on it. There's Eddie just making sure he can catch it off the ground. Keeping J Squared from having control of that ball. Keeping Cass from having control of that ball. Dabs pushing it towards blue side of the field. It's been on orange too long. Eddie, I think, diving in to get that ball into that goal just a little too early, ended up missing the shot. There's J Squared going for a shot. There's Jackie booping it back. Bringing it down mid. Ended up way to the left of that blue goal. There's no earth. Oh, come on, Dabs. That was such a good shot. It's just barely off. Big miss on that touch from Dabs. Jackie did end up getting it back. He's got control. He could end up getting it. Did end up getting blocked out by Cass and the blue team. Here's Dabs coming in again. Oh, well, I'm sorry. That was Eddie. All right. Jackie playing defensively this time around. Good job. Eddie, too far ahead of the ball to block that goal. That's going to be game 3 for Fresno. We're being stunted on. What's this? It's just telling me the voice channel is available. Cool. Alright. Probably taking this 30-second pause to discuss game plans, what we can do moving forward against these guys. I'm not sure, chat. I'm not sure what they should be doing to try and get into a better position against Fresno. There was something said about power hitting everything. If you mean to say that they're going full throttle into every single time they try and set up a shot, I can see that. I can see that for sure. Put us in spectate with our auto cam. Someone's on the field, rip roaring, ready to go. All right, tip off. Has it on orange side of the field, immediately intercepted by Jackie, intercepted by David. A shot towards orange goal did end up missing. We got Jackie trying to keep J Square from getting it. Unfortunately, J Square has been given control of that ball. Dabs did end up blocking a good shot. Dabs putting down mid, trying to set up a shot for somebody to come and capitalize on. Did not get it. Just barely touched by Eddie. J2's bringing it back into ECU's territory. David catching up where J2 had lost control of the ball. Oh, and a good pickup shot by Cass. I will give that to him. 0.1, 4:25 on the clock. Goes Fresno. All right, tip-off has it on orange side of the field again. David trying to take it down immediately into the goal. Eddie intercepting that shot. Cass trying to set something up. J Squared not being able to get there before Dabs did. Dabs getting a good demo on David. Jackie setting something up for Eddie to tip off into blue side of the field. David and Cass are there to intercept it. Eddie trying to make sure that this ball does not get back into the orange side of the field right now. We've got Jackie trying to block out J2 on the orange side of the field. Unfortunately, almost getting scored on by David right there. We are having good rotation this game on making sure somebody is in that goal when somebody leaves. All right, guys, this is too close for comfort. I would appreciate it if we push the ball away from our goal. Thank you. Big contesting going on right now on the orange side of the field. We've got Jackie and Eddie trying to drive the ball into the blue goal. There's Dabs trying to set something up for someone. J2 bumping that ball away from orange goal. Jackie coming in, pushing it back towards mid. David pushing it back towards the other side of the goal. We did end up having a demo on somebody, I'm not sure who. There's Eddie stopping that ball from entering orange territory. Here's Dabs keeping that ball from entering our goal. Jackie missing touch. Dabs pushing forward, doing his best to take that ball control on the blue side of the field. Eddie missing a touch in contest for J2. Oh, a big goal from David coming off the test by, I do believe it was Jackie and J Squared. Yep. Look at that. What a score. 2 minute 30 on the clock. 2-0 Fresno to ECU. Fresno's been winning these tip-offs every single time. Immediately showing great control of the ball in ECU territory. Dab's just barely making it to make sure they don't score off of tip-off. All right, Jackie doing a little snap to get that ball over a contested cut. David almost getting it in on us again. Pass coming in, making sure it stays on ECU side of the field. I need Daz to push that ball far away from our goal and then circle back to the goal. Amazing. All right, where is Jackie? Jackie just flew all the way past the ball. ECU having to play super defensively against this team. They've got better ball control, just overall. And I don't even mean like on an individual level. I just mean on a team level. The way that they're passing it is crazy. Dab's getting a demo off on pass. David and Jackie, I believe, contesting the ball, ending it on blue side. Pass coming up to push it into orange. And taking it around to the goal. Did not end up getting it there. J2 did not get the touch on that. Jackie pushing it towards blue side, getting intercepted by David, pushing it back into orange. Dabs again saving us. Dabs, the Great Wall of Rocket League. J2 getting demoed by Dabs. Cash getting a score denied by Eddie. I would like to see someone at the goal. Good job, Dabs. I would love to see more of these amazing demos. Just got one off Jackie on pass. David taking the ball into the air towards ECU's goal. Down mid. Score for J2. Almost. Denied by Eddie. Tipping it back towards mid. Intercepted by David. J Squared bringing it down one more time. Jackie pushing it over. Eddie trying to take it to a goal. Not quite getting it there. We were trying for that demo. Did not get it. And oh, dang. Does look like Fresno has won the game tonight. Good try on ECU's side. But Fresno's going to win that game 2-0. Wonderful effort by each of the teams. I'm going to exit this lobby before it makes the spectators play against each other. But that will be it for this broadcast tonight. I hope everybody had fun. Peace.